Good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight as part of this special prom celebrating your students' incredible musical talents. I'm Mark, Director of Benham & Reeves, and I've flown in specially from London to be here tonight. I'm also joined here by Anita Mehra, our Managing Director. We are London's leading property experts, specialising in UK property since 1958. And today we provide a one-stop, end-to-end service, helping Thai people with everything to do with UK property, from buying to mortgages to lettings to furnishing and decoration to full property management to tax support and of course selling. For many Thai parents and students, studying in the UK is an exciting journey. However, finding the right home can be very stressful. You need someone to hold your hand and give you support. And we're here to help make the process as easy and stress-free as possible, supporting families in finding safe, suitable homes close to schools and universities, plus guiding both parents and students through every aspect of the buying and letting process, as it's very different in the UK to Thailand and any other country in the world. As an added extra, today we have an office in Bangkok located at the T1 building near BTS Thonglor. And our local Thai team will hold your hand answering all of your questions, whether that's how much you have to spend, what the process is, and where would be best for you to live. They'll liaise with our experienced teams in London to ensure you receive the very best advice both before and after moving to the UK. In today's environment, I would encourage you all, that's both parents and students, to place your trust in well-established, trusted UK property organisations such as Berkeley Group, who are here tonight, and of course Benham & Reeves. This will make your journey less stressful, more secure, and much more reassuring. Thank you very much. Good luck to all the wonderful musicians and to the fantastic performances. Hope you have a lovely evening and look forward to seeing you all very soon in London.
Welcome to London, one of the leading cities in the world. Berkeley Group is proud to call London its home. One of the UK's premier house builders and a FTSE 100 company, the award-winning Berkeley Group is comprised of 6 autonomous brands, each an expert in a particular region or specialism. Berkeley Group has been delivering exceptional properties in London and the south of England for more than 40 years, from luxury penthouses, family homes, and stylish apartments. They are experts at creating fantastic homes in amazing places and are renowned for setting exceptional standards of quality and design. Berkeley Group provides investment opportunities in London and the South East and identifies sites strategically placed to take advantage of new transport links like Crossrail. When you think of London, think of Berkeley.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shrewsbury Riverside for a Latin of the Proms concert.
This year's theme is the elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. And you'll see how these forces of nature have inspired tonight's music.
We are the junior school music leaders. I'm Tenjin.
And I'm Risa.
The concert is about to begin.
Please stand up for the King's Anthem.
Good evening. Tonight promises to be an elemental celebration of Shrewsbury Riverside's musical talent, with over 200 students on stage and many more performing before and after this concert. My name is Tim.
My name is Tam.
And I'm Irene.
And we are all music scholars. Before we begin, we would like to share a few reminders about concert etiquette.
Please ensure your mobile phones are set to silent.
ขอความกรุณาปิดเสียงโทรศัพท์มือถือ
Kindly remain quiet for the performances.
ขอความกรุณางดใช้เสียงระหว่างการแสดง
If you need to leave the hall, please do so in between pieces.
หากท่านมีความจำเป็นต้องลุกออกจากฮอลล์กรุณารอให้การแสดงได้จบลงก่อน
We also ask that you avoid standing or moving around the Memorial Hall so that everyone can enjoy the show.
นอกจากนี้ขอความร่วมมือไม่ยืนหรือลุกเดินระหว่างการแสดงเพื่ออรรถรสในการรับชมการแสดงให้อย่างเต็มที่
This year's Proms theme is the elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. From the strength of the earth and the power of fire to the flow of water and the movement of the wind, tonight's program will take you on a journey through the forces of nature.
The traditional last night of Prom favorites will be featured at the end of the concert, with the chance to sing along and enjoy the much-loved tradition.
We hope you enjoy the vibrant program we have prepared for you tonight.
Tonight, we celebrate the forces that shape our world, the elements, steady, strong, eternal, the ground beneath us, source of life, keeper of history, promise of renewal. Unseen yet ever present, it whispers through forests, rushes across oceans, and carries change wherever it moves, fierce and alive. Warmth, light, transformation. From the smallest spark, new beginnings, unseen, yet ever present. It whispers through forests, carries change, untamed, alive. Fluid, reflective, infinite, shaping landscapes, sustaining life. Peace and power. Together, these elements define our world. Each one essential, each one alive. Welcome to the Proms, the elements.
Beauty If there be devils, would I were a devil, to live and burn in everlasting fire.
A little fire is quickly trodden out, which, being suffered, rivers cannot quench. As soon go kindle fire with snow, as seek to quench the fire of love with words.
as man's ingratitude. Freeze, freeze, thou bitter sky.
You are not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face.
I am a feather for each wind that blows. Many can love the weather that love not the wind.
This royal throne of kings, this sceptered isle, this earth of majesty, this seat of Mars, this other Eden, demi-paradise. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear. Thy very stones prate of my whereabout.
much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia? And therefore I forbid my tears. Men's evil manners live in brass, their virtues. We write in water.
Smooth runs the water where the brook is deep.
Before the trees, before the fish, before even the air we now breathe, there was water. It came not in a flood, but in whispers drawn from volcanic steam, from icy comets, from the alchemy of a young earth, learning to cool. And once it was here, it did not merely sit. It moved, it shaped, it carved canyons from stone, drew valleys into the crust, and invited the first spark of life to dance in its depth. Every river begins with a single drop, and from that drop comes movement, from movement, a journey, and from that journey, life. Water is not just a chemical, it is a force. It is the planet's first storyteller and its last mirror. From the sky, our planet does not look like stone. It looks like art, veins of blue etched across green skin, glittering as they thread through mountains, forests, deserts, cities. These are rivers, the Earth's circulatory system.
Together we flourish.
Together we flourish.
Together we flourish. Together we flourish.
We started making the very first Planet Earth series just over 20 years ago. Since then, our camera teams have filmed all over the world and visited some of its wildest and most remote corners. But the truth is that most of the animals we filmed over these last 2 decades are now rarer than they were. To find ways to protect all life on Earth means reimagining how we live on this planet in the future.
thousands of tons of dry grass is enough to fuel a blazing inferno. But the flames can provide a feast. Migrating sand martins brave the smoke to take advantage of the tiny insects that flee the flames. A welcome windfall to a bird on a 1,000-mile journey from Africa to Europe.
Welcome to the traditional part of the last night of Proms program. I am Rina.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm T. We are music scholars, and we are excited to guide you through this special segment of the evening.
Tonight you'll hear two pieces that are traditionally featured at the last night of Proms concerts. These works are long-standing favorites that marks the conclusion of the event.
First up is Fantasia on British Sea Songs, arranged by Sir Henry Wood. First performed in 1905, this medley of sea songs celebrates Britain's naval history and its connection to the sea. It tells the story of the Battle of Trafalgar from a sailor's perspective, incorporating well-known tunes such as Estacia Arethusa, Tom Bowling, and Rule Britannia.
This piece is famous for audience participation. Feel free to clap, hum, and whistle along. The guide will appear on the screen to show you how.
Finally, we'll close this segment with God Save the King, arranged by Benjamin Britten. His orchestra and choral setting transforms the familiar anthem into a dramatic and thrilling performance, beginning quietly and reverently, and building to an exultant full ensemble climax. This arrangement, premiered in 1962, is celebrated for its emotional depth and remains a highlight of the last night of Proms.
We ask that everyone stands respectfully for the national anthem.
And now, without further delay, let's begin with Fantasia on British Sea Song.
Get ready to clap, hum, whistle, and enjoy these two traditional British pieces of music.
First, we would like to extend our thanks to the Shrewsbury Riverside Music Department and teaching staff for their invaluable guidance and support. Special thanks to Mr. Paul Archibald, Ms. Rowena Calvert, Mr. Matthew Tate, Mrs. Jane Hawk, Mr. Daniel Gabriel, Mr. Sam de Kavorkian, Mr. Matt Prompatanapak, Mr. J. Chanarong Dantarara, Ms. Irina Novakova, Mr. Michael Clayton, Mr. Paul Edgler, Mr. Edward Morris, Ms. Kate Leadham, and their invaluable contributions. Your expertise and passion have made this night one to remember.
Hello everyone, I'm Inan, also a music scholar in year 13. We would also like to thank our wonderful ensemble leaders. Miss Mary Ng Lam Si, Miss Plern So Pin Pong Sathai, Miss Tommy So Pun Pong, Mr. Paul Bevington, Mr. Up Gamatev Tila Ledlat, Mr. Max Pendlebury. Your hard work behind the scene has ensured every ensemble has performed brilliantly tonight.
Good evening, I'm Claire, a music scholar in year 13. A special shout out to our music administration team. Your coordination and attention to detail have kept everything running smoothly. We're also very thankful to the Music Shrewsbury parents for your continuous support and for providing the lovely ties and hair pieces for tonight's performance.
Now let's give a big round of applause for our fantastic performance technicians. Thank you
for your efforts in bringing this event to life. Your hard work behind the scenes has been essential to tonight's success. A special thank you to all the marketing team. Kun James, Kun Ploy, Kun Pai, Kun Nunu, Kun Posh, Kun Aim, Kun Tai, Kun Jack, as well as Kun In for the video editing.
To our talented music scholars, thank you.
And let's not forget our younger music leaders from year 6 and year 2. Thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone and bringing the energy and passion to the screen.
Also, a big thank you to Matthias, one of our music tech students in year 13, who composed the music that will be played behind the fireworks tonight.
Thank you to all the external musicians who have added their expertise and experience to support the orchestra tonight.
And finally, to all the student musicians inside and outside of the Memorial Hall. Well done on all the hard work and effort that has gone into making the amazing performances today.
Thank you all for making the last night of the Proms a spectacular success.
We would now like to welcome Mr. Millar to the stage to say a few words.
And once again, thank you all for being part of tonight's last night of the Proms. It has been a spectacular evening of music, talent, and community.
Wait, Mr. Millar, I think you've forgotten something.
What's that?
It's really important. Yes, it's huge, but we can't quite remember what it is.
You can't remember? How important can it be if you've forgotten it already?
It feels important. Like, really, really important.
Yes, something everyone's expecting at the very end. Oh no, it slipped our minds.
Okay, maybe we need a hint.
It's an epic piece, and something to do with the elements.
And it's, a bit of a climactic moment.
I think I know.
Yes, that's it.
Then why don't you remind everyone what that piece is?
It's
a piece for the full orchestra, rock band, soloists, and mass choirs. The epic finale for the night, November Rain!
Last bit, I promise. This is on. Can everyone hear me? Ah, there we can. Brilliant. Can we give our performers an absolutely massive round of applause, please? Such a privilege to work in a school with such talented students. Just a few last thank yous as well. Thank you to you as parents. Most of you in the audience are parents here. And thank you for all the efforts that you've made in supporting your students. November rain, because of course this was due to take place in November. And there's been a lot of work from staff here and students here, but also you as parents in keeping everyone ready for what has been an absolutely spectacular concert. So many, many thanks to you. Once again, I'm just going to mention a few other people again. A big thanks to the Music SP for their contributions of music pins, ties and hairpieces. Could we give them a massive round of applause, please? There has been an enormous range of staff involved, both behind the scenes and on stage, and in particular music staff and all the performance technicians. But there's one person in particular we're going to thank, and he is going to accept a little gift on everyone's behalf. Someone without this evening would not have come together, certainly over what has been a year's worth of preparation for this moment. Can we give it up, please, on behalf of all the staff involved, to Mr. Paps? Absolutely incredible work from all the staff, but this evening would not be anything without the students. We have over 250 students performing tonight, both inside and outside the Memorial Hall. It is an absolutely exceptional testament to the talent and depth of talent of all the students in the school. Can we give them all an oath, please? Another massive round of applause! If I may, I'm going to single out some students, because they are students who've been with us often all the way through the school, students in year 13, where moments like this are a little bit bittersweet, because they don't quite know when they're going to come around again. So I'm just going to give a little shout out to the year 13s. If they can either stand up or give us a wave, that'd be absolutely brilliant. There are a couple who are performing outside the hall. Ivy is here as a band manager for a couple of the bands are out there. We've got Pim Pim, who's performed in the senior jazz combo. Back there in the choir, if they can give us a wave. We've got Trezor, Nab, Aira, Poom and Pat. Can you give us a wave? Yes, there they are. And here in the orchestra, if they can stand up or give us a wave, we've got Clair on the flute, Inin on the flute, Murong on percussion, and Ariana on percussion as well. They are exceptional students in every shape and form and really represent what a Shrewsbury education is all about. Many of them have been in virtually every single musical performance at the school since EY1, and I'm going to invite one of them to accept a bouquet on everyone's behalf as a student performer. Someone, fittingly, who's been in the background a little bit tonight, whacking away on the timpani, but has been in the forefront of every single musical performance in the school, and that is Ariana. Absolutely brilliant. Well, this is only the first half of the evening. I invite you all to go outside and enjoy the food, the drink, and then the fireworks. Thank you very much, everyone, for such a wonderful evening. Well done. Thank you, everyone.
This part of our